Hey, this is Tyler, and this is my weighted dots and boxes submission. So the UI is pretty simple. You just got a representation of the dots and the boxes with these clickable buttons. You can create a new game. You can choose the width, the height, the number of plies. I'm just going to do one to show you that. One's very simple, like the AI doesn't think ahead really at all. So you can kind of just take advantage of that to get a very high score. But if you do anything higher, like 2, you'll find that it is a lot harder. Not impossible, but a lot harder. Yeah, I'm already doing pretty bad. So, the code is pretty much all in this GameState.java file. Main.java just deals with all of the UI, all of the running the code kind of stuff. But Minimax and the representation is all put in the game state. So, each game state has a grid, and the grid is a 2D array of the box class over here, which is the box class. If I just show you again here, each box has a left component, a top component, and checks if it's filled and who it's filled by. These boxes on the side only have a left component, so they're just treated as like an edge case right here. And yeah, you just have all that fun stuff. To get the moves, you call this function getMoves, which is the successor function, and that will just go through the entire array and check if check which edges have not been filled in yet. Then it will create a new move, which is another class here, which will keep track of what it's doing, and then it will calculate the effect of the move, checking if it will fill any boxes, whether that be like the current box or the box above it, the box to the left, because a lot of edges have the potential to fill 2 boxes instead of just one. And then this function performMove, which creates a clone of the game state and performs the actions on the game state, just filling it in and keeping track of whose turn it was. Then the score function for each game state just goes through the entire array and just adds up the boxes based on if it's filled by the player or if it's filled by the agent, and it's just the score agent minus the score player. And so the Minimax function, like the main thing here, it gets the moves, it goes through the terminal checks if it's at the plies equals 0, so every time it goes into a recursive depth, it will decrement the plies number. So, or if you're out of moves, it will also just return a move pair, which is this class that just keeps track of the utility score and just move. And say on the max turn, it will get the move pair it will go down the tree, and it will get the minimum, or the maximum value, and it will set the move pair that it got, move to the move that it just performed, so that the move that's returned will always be the most recent move to make. And that's pretty much it. It will get the best value based on the amount of plies and just return that, which will tell the main to fill in that edge and make the move.